Hi, my name is Jason with Enrollment Guides, and in this video, I'm going to share with you the enrollment experience with Employee Navigator. This is the business homepage, which we work very closely with our broker partners to set up. When we set up the actual homepage, obviously it's powered by the agency that we work with, and then we set it up for the business that we work with. So for this example, it's a demo, and your logo here would be an actual company that we have built this out for. When we work with the broker, we get the plan designs for all the benefits, we get the plan costs, we get the contribution amounts, and then we load the census into the system for all the employees. So what that does is it allows us to set up the enrollment experience that's unique to each individual based on their social security number. So I've set this up. I'm going to actually demo Neil Armstrong this morning. Neil was great at getting to the moon, but he struggles with going through benefits. So our enrollment guides are going to help him through the enrollment experience. One of the things we see often is a lot of times people want to introduce technology, but they don't have the ability to communicate it to the employee level to help walk the employee through the experience. And technology could be a little bit daunting for some of the employees. So we want to help them go through the enrollment experience. And I'm going to show you what that looks like with Neil. So I'm going to click on Open Enrollment. In this situation, I'm helping to guide Neil through the enrollment experience. Neil is 56, and we're going to hit for each of the steps. They're listed here. So all the benefits are listed in order, and then we're going to walk Neil through that. So I'm going to confirm Neil's information, and then I'm going to hit Save and Continue. Neil's from Watertown. He's got a wife, Nellie. If he had additional dependents, we could add them. And we have the ability to capture social security numbers in the system. I'm going to hit Save and Continue. And then everything that follows this will be helping us make the elections based on Neil's family. So it's Neil and Nellie, and we have the opportunity to elect the medical. If you, as you see here, the cost per pay is $521.55. If I unselect Nellie, it adjusts the premium. There's a great feature built into Employee Navigator that allows the employee, if they're doing self-enrolled, to compare, or allow our benefit counselor, our enrollment guide, to help the employee compare the two plan options side by side, as well as cost. So for the sake of this, I'm just going to elect this benefit for Neil alone and hit Save and Continue. Now the dental election, if I want to add Nellie to it, I'm going to hit it's selected. I'm going to hit Save and Continue. We have vision. So Neil has horrible eyesight. Nellie's good. So we're just going to elect that for Neil. And then we have group life that's paid for by the company. So we have a $25,000 benefit. We have the ability to capture beneficiaries in the system. So we can actually capture the beneficiary inside the system. Short-term disability, this is a voluntary benefit. It's based on income. So there's a weekly benefit based on income here, and then the cost per pay. What I'm actually going to do for this is I'm going to hit decline. So I'm going to say not interested, just so you could see what that looks like at the end. And then we have long-term disability. This is an employer-paid benefit that starts after 90 days. I'm going to obviously select that benefit and save and continue. And then we have accident benefits. So we have the accident benefit. If Neil wanted to cover him and Nellie on that, it pays cash in the event of an accident. It helps with the out-of-pockets associated with it, either on or off the job injury. So I'm going to hit Save and Continue. And then we have critical illness. Critical illness pays a lump sum if an employee is diagnosed with a heart attack, stroke, cancer. Those are the big three. So that's a lump sum payment. You can see by guaranteed issue, the guaranteed issue amount is up to 35,000. We can hit, and this would elect the dependents for 17.5. I can adjust that, and obviously adjust the costs. I'm going to hit Save and Continue. And then we have hospital indemnity. This is a plan that helps with the first dollar expenses associated with overnight hospital stay. I'm going to actually waive that benefit for Neil. He's not going to elect that plan, just to show you what the declination looks like at the end. And then here's voluntary life. This would be a buy-up option. We'll decline that benefit as well. And then at the end, what we have is, do you want to receive paperless communication, or do you want us to mail the communication? So we could actually, at the end of the process, click to sign. And as you can see, there's a breakdown of cost per pay, as well as the plans that uh, Neil elected to cover Nellie on, and the plans that were declined. So when I hit click to sign, that completes the enrollment for Neil. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. We have an election summary, so we could actually send that to the employee at enrollment. And I'm actually going to show what the reporting looks like for the employer. I think that's really important. We see a lot of times at open enrollment, it's who got their enrollment done? Who do we have left to go? And this gives a really simple report. So in this demo company, we have 24 employees total. We have 23 that haven't started, and we have one that's completed. And that one employee is Neil Armstrong. So I hope you find this video helpful. Again, don't go at this alone. Let our enrollment guides help you. When you introduce technology, sometimes it's best to have a guide. Have a great day.